R-Truth is being let go by World Wrestling Entertainment. Let's talk about it. What's up, everybody? It is yours truly, Flamin' Ricky Derez, on this edition of the Wrestle Havoc News. Of course, if you guys do not know, R-Truth has taken to Twitter and has announced that he is getting released by World Wrestling Entertainment, or if you really want to add context, he is not getting his contract renewed from WWE. Before we get into all this craziness, please make sure to like and subscribe to the Wrestle Havoc channel right here on YouTube, in which we discuss everything in and outside of the squared circle. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content, and as the friggin' referee would say, ring that damn bell for more notifications. And without any further ado, let's get straight into this news story. So on Sunday, R-Truth went to Twitter and told the world that he was getting released by WWE. He tweeted this, and I quote, "I'm sorry to inform you all that I just got released from WWE. I want to thank WWE for the ride, but mostly I want to thank each and every one of you who was along for the ride. Thank you for all the love, support, and appreciation you have given me over the years. Thank you." Now, when I first read this, I'm going to be honest, I was shocked because, number one, we literally just saw R-Truth wrestle on SmackDown. Not to mention, he wrestled this past Saturday on NBC at Saturday Night's Main Event against John Cena. So what in the hell is going on? Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. Now, Fightful Select did put out that R-Truth will be leaving WWE once his contract expires. According to PW Insider, WWE is not going to be renewing R-Truth's contract, and as a result, he will be departing once it expires. Of course, Ron the Truth Killings, he was originally in the WWF back in, I believe, 2001, and he was, of course, K-Quick, and then he left the WWE, joined TNA when it first started, and of course, he was Ron the Truth Killings. Of course, he was the first black NWA World Champion. Not to mention, he was a part of the 3 Live crew with both Conan and BG James, aka Road Dogg. Then in 2008, he made his return to the WWE, and he has been there ever since. The crazy thing about this whole situation when it comes to R-Truth was that everybody, number one, everybody loved R-Truth. Literally, there's not a single bad thing that anybody can say about R-Truth. And the fact that he got the shaft is just insane. Not to mention, everybody viewed R-Truth as literally a WWE lifer. Like, everybody thought that this guy was going to get a job for life. Even of all people, Vince McMahon loved guys like R-Truth. There are stories of Vince McMahon absolutely loving R-Truth for his comedy. And let's be honest with ourselves, R-Truth is one of the funniest guys out there, and it showed with his work throughout the last couple of years. But again, this really does suck. According to PW Insider, one talent commented that R-Truth's contract not being renewed made them feel as if, quote unquote, nothing was guaranteed. Another talent noted that R-Truth's departure made them want to make sure that their next contract with the company was negotiated and locked in, quote unquote, well in advance. Yeah, TKO is really not playing around. I talked about this on my podcast. I stated that TKO was probably the one behind this whole release. Because look, Triple H, I assume, probably does have a hand when it comes to these releases, but at the same time, TKO are the people that Triple H has to answer to. Triple H is only the head of creative. Oh yes, of course he has a say in who's he going to sign, and he does have a say in who he's going to release. And in this case, unfortunately, R-Truth was one of those people. But again, the shock amongst everybody was just insane. According to Fightful Select, R-Truth's departure has been met with complete shock and disbelief, with one talent calling it, quote unquote, total nonsense, and another calling this regime absolutely ruthless. Whoever called this regime totally ruthless, they are not lying, because TKO only cares about one thing and one thing only, and that is the bottom line. And we got a bunch of reactions by a lot of people. A lot of support came throughout the entire wrestling community. Of course, people like Jimmy Uso, Naomi, Jade, a lot of people. Everybody, Ricochet, everybody around the wrestling community gave their support to R-Truth, considering this is just a bummer, considering R-Truth has been in the WWE for a long period of time. You know, if you really want to think about it, this guy could have easily been like the perfect mascot for the WWE. He could have been an ambassador for the WWE, but clearly TKO did not care about that. One of the things that I talk about on my recent episode of my podcast, which the link will be in the description below, was I assumed that TKO probably saw the amount of money that R-Truth was making, and they were probably like, you know what, this guy's making a little bit too much money. I think he could be expendable. Because let's be real with ourselves. They can play ball with you, but the moment they look at you as someone who is expendable, they will chop your fucking head off and release you left and right. We've seen this countless times with the WWE, even before TKO took over. But once TKO took over, TKO really took it up a notch when it came to the releases. They will literally release anybody or anybody that they feel is money losing, and they do not care. They only care about one thing, and that is the bottom line. And in my opinion, TKO is actually a detriment to the success of WWE. Because look at the ticket prices that TKO is putting out for WrestleMania. Look at the ticket prices regardless for all these events. They are charging fans thousands and thousands of dollars for these events, and it's gotten to the point where WWE's outpricing their audience. Not to mention the whole thing with New Orleans and WrestleMania.
Don't even get me started.
I don't care what anybody says.
They literally announced WrestleMania for New Orleans only for months later to basically tell New Orleans, yeah, we got more money in Las Vegas. We're going to back out of the deal and give you guys money in the bank instead. They screwed New Orleans. And to me, that's just a bad look on TKO's end. You can tell they are greedy bastards. But when it comes to R-Truth, the main question that we all need to ask ourselves is, what is R-Truth going to be doing now that he's let go from the WWE? Keep in mind, R-Truth is 53 years old. This guy does not age at all.
A lot of people are saying AEW. I don't know if that's going to be the case. Who knows if he even wants to continue wrestling? We're going to have to wait and see. People also need to realize that he has a passion for producing music as well. He could very well do that. TNA is a great option for him, considering he's been in TNA in the beginning. It'd be a great homecoming for Ron the Truth Killings. But he could really be successful on the independents. I guarantee you this guy will market himself fantastically. The sky is the limit for R-Truth. It all depends on what he wants to do. I've always said this when it comes to getting released from the WWE. It is a blessing in disguise. But yeah, those are my thoughts on R-Truth and WWE letting him go. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, push that bell for notifications. I mean, look out for more videos right here on the Wrestle Havoc channel, in which we discuss everything in and outside of the squared circle. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content, and as the Ferguson referee would say, ring, ring, ring that damn bell for more notifications. And as always, it is yours truly, Flamin' Ricky DeRays, signing out. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace.